All right, today we're gonna finish up the project we started the other day with doing the daisies, and today we're gonna do some lettuce too. We're just finishing up, putting them in the solution here. Right here we're gonna do a couple daisies and a couple things of lettuce. I already filled the jar up with solution, and I got the rockwool cube in there already. I did a few things already to save a little time. I already sliced the rockwool cube kind of in half there so we can put the lettuce in there. Here's the lettuce that's been growing right there. It's been growing for a while, and I'll just wash the dirt off of it really quick. You won't be able to see that because I'm working in the sink, but I just put a screen in the sink and wash the dirt off, and then I save the dirt and put it in the planters. Got to be really gentle with these little plants, because when they're young like this, the roots are kind of fragile. Wash it as good as you can without hurting the roots. So there's what the roots look like. Just like that. You don't have to get all the dirt off. Doesn't matter. Just as long as you wash it. You want to get most of it off. And then try to lay it in there so the roots are hanging out the bottom. Like that. Lay it in there like a little taco. So the roots are hanging out at the bottom. And put it back in the cup there. I have a cup that already has a hole in the bottom so the roots can go through. Sometimes you don't have to cut a hole, but I like to. I don't want to disturb the roots. So now when you put it in there, you want to make sure those roots are touching the water. Can you see that right there? There we go. Make sure the roots are touching the water. As the water goes down, the roots will try to reach further, and that'll encourage the roots to grow. So, and then we're going to take a little bit of these clay pebbles. They look like that. I washed them off. You can buy them at any store. Same ones we used before. Careful you don't crush the little guy. Put them all around him. Put them on top. So, stuff a couple down the side. It's mostly to keep the sun out of from going in there onto that rockwool cube, because the sun will make other things grow. So you want to block the sun as much as you can from going down in there. So there, that quick, we can make sure none of its leaves are under the pebbles there, so you can see it. And then we'll put it under the grow light. There's one. Takes that fast. Then we're going to go over here. This is a one for Annikas Daisies. We were doing Annikas Daisies. We still have a couple more of those to do. And looks like it's right here. Here's her daisy right here. So I think we have one. I think we have a daisy. Yeah, we have one with two in there. Two seeds got in that one. So we're going to put two daisies in there because it's a awfully big container for just one. I wouldn't use a big container like that, but this is for Annika. Kind of more decorative than gardening. Then we'll use a cool little container that we have extra. Just washing off the roots again. Ooh. These ones on the daisy are a little bit finer roots. Really, really fine. I don't even know if it's old enough to try to transplant. Really fine roots here. Two of them. Hopefully they get along together, because they're going to be in very... Ooh, there's another root sticking out the side there. Uh-oh, this is messy now. Oh, there we go. I untangled them. Well, I have to just go ahead and lay them in there the best we can. Again, make sure the roots are hanging down there pretty low. You don't want, for these, you don't want too much of the stem in the cube because they're not tomatoes. Tomatoes like their stem in the cube because they like to grow extra roots, and they grow extra roots anywhere. They can grow, tomatoes can grow roots on their stems or anywhere. These can't, and I forget the word for it. So this is that cup that I just cut a hole in the bottom of from Applebee's. Put it right, because I couldn't find another cup that fit this container. So, and there we go. It's hanging down in there. That was an easy one because those roots are so fine. I hope it survives because it's so young. I just don't know. Get these rocks in there without hurting anybody. Clay pebbles are what they're called, actually. They're expanded clay pebbles. I think they inject some kind of oxygen or something into the clay before they bake it. I don't know how they do it. Some of them you buy are nice and perfectly round. The other ones look kind of like lava rock. That's what they look like. They're porous like lava rock, and they're really, really light. Not like a rock. There we go. There it is. And here's another idea. I have this cinnamon dolce creamer container, and I just put a little foil around the edge. That we're gonna put a little piece of lettuce in there. Rinse it off. You can use any container really, as long as you can suspend your little plant. You can use almost any container. Just gonna take the dirt off of him. Give him a little rinse here. Rinse off his roots and everything. Doesn't take too long. I just be careful that I don't hurt his roots. That's the most important point. Just be careful of their roots. Whoa, got nutrients all over the place here. Now there's nutrients mixed in with this water. Remember, it's not just water. You can use just water on some plants, but probably for your garden plants, you want to have a few nutrients in there. Hi, Basil. Hey there, Basil. Looks like we got a visitor. He comes around whenever he hears anybody's voices. As soon as I pick up the phone, he wants to be right nearby. We'll give him a snack in a little while. There we go. And I just slide it down in there. Put your little pebbles down on the sides. I had to slim this little rock wool cube down. Excuse me. This little rock wool cube down a little bit because the cup seems smaller for some reason. I don't know. It's too big. Sometimes you gotta get the small ones in there. Just put them in there. Watch out for the cat. This one's gonna be harder. That one does good. There's his root. See? Hanging down there. Make sure that I already measured the water, so. How you can do it is use an empty cup to fill it up, and then just make sure it's over the edge. And then put your thing in there, like that. There we go, it's that quick. We'll do another one. We'll do another one. Goes fast. It's pretty fun. Nice little project to do at home. Oh, I have these, this is how Alex's pepper doing. This is either a ghost pepper or a yellow moruga or a Carolina Reaper when I mixed them up a little bit. So we'll know when it sprouts, but it's doing really good. It's huge. It's 10 inches tall, like that. And here is my latest problem, this tomato plant. It's getting out of control, and it looks like it almost has, it looks like it almost has some blooms on it. My problem is now it's getting too tall, and I thought that I was going to be able to put it in the ground. But it's a couple more months until planting season, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to brace him up. But you can see how big he is. Look at his roots. They're huge roots. They like it when there's a little air gap in there. When they get old enough, they like it when there's a little air gap in there. Here's how long the roots are. They're huge. Look at that. That is way more than 12 inches right there. Now they just kind of spread out in the water. They look like a ghost dancing around in there. Pretty cool. Alexa, turn sink soft white.
Okay.
There we go, a little more light. So back to this. Back to this guy here. Oh, look at that plant is already, that one we planted, the leaves are already sprouting up. Cutting the bottom hole out of this. Be careful not to damage the cup too much. My cat gets that one. Alright, find me another one. This is gonna be another romaine lettuce. I did this a lot of lettuces because I want to start eating a little more salad in the spring. And lettuces, all the smaller plants, not with big roots, they do a little bit better in this hydroponic situation. And a lot of lettuce, a lot of tomatoes, and I'm going to plant a couple cilantro, but I'm just running out of room. You'll be able to see it in a couple of days. We'll go look at the whole garden upstairs, but things are probably getting a little too out of control. A little too big. My little hobby for the spring, getting the garden ready for the spring, is probably getting a little out of control. But we got some friends that will take all of our extras. We're growing a few extra for friends too. Some friends at work. And we're gonna also plant them in the garden where the chickens are. Put the rocks in there. Hi, Basil. Hi, Basil. Are you looking for a snack, little brother? Hi there. Hi, Basil. You want a snack? You want a snack, Basil? Basil. You want a snack? You want a snack, Basil? Basil. Basil. I gotta give him a snack. He's getting a little impatient. About that time there. There it is. We'll give him a snack. We got 2 more plants to go. Wash my hands off. 2 more plants. Hi, Basil. There we go. You can see what's going on right down here if you want. Somebody's waiting for a snack. Somebody's waiting for a snack. So we'll probably have to pause for a minute and give the man what he wants. Make sure we don't give him granola this time. Looks like it's going to be the little shrimp fiesta, little shrimp party. Hi, Basil. Want a snack? Here we go. Oops, a little too much. A little too much. Get out of there. A little too much for you. Gotta keep it special. There you go. Gotta hide his snacks in the refrigerator, otherwise he'll find them and eat them on his own. He's getting pretty crafty at finding things. I even hide stuff from him now, just some of his toys, so he'll find them. They'll look for him all day and find them. Excuse me. All right, we're doing another piece of romaine lettuce. I should have cut these beforehand, sorry. Part of the lesson, I guess. Some time together. Hang out with me. Hope you, Annika and Alex, enjoy these videos. I love you very much. I miss you. Alright. Get us another piece of lettuce here. Getting a lot of extra dirt for the garden. These are coming out of the peat pellets. I started using the coconut, the husk of the coconut now. That works a little bit better. It's easier to clean off. And there's less of a chance that you'll get any bugs or anything like that in there. It's supposed to be perfectly clean. Alright, same thing. Open it up. We just broke our pellet here. Our rock wool cube. So we'll just place it back together. If it breaks, it's no big deal. Just put it back together and stick it in there and make the best of it. It's gonna be alright. Oh, those are awfully deep. Awfully deep. I saved for these jars, I saved the little the box so we can put the jars right back in the box and put it in the window under the sunlight. I'll show you in a minute. That way it'll stay right in there. And there we go, just like that. Last one's coming up. Right here. This little fellow. I already cut him. Gonna open it up. Get our, ooh, this is a big one. This one here is already, you can tell it's already a piece of romaine lettuce on there. That's exciting. Gonna have some nice, nice salad, Caesar salad pretty soon. Caesar salad soon. Caesar salad soon. Caesar salad soon. All right, rinse them off. There we go. And put it right there. There's his roots there. Okay. That you've already seen. Tangled up there. Looks like they kind of grow in a curlicue when I make them. This is a hard one here. Make sure the roots are pointing down. Right there. Got it. I don't have any more of these that are cut out. This is our last one. So this is pretty much it for our garden. I got one more piece of lettuce over there. I gotta find something to put it in. I don't have anything. So Annika has about 6 daisies and different things. One in a wine bottle that's doing really good that we did a few days ago. That was part 2. This is gonna be part 3, I think. Probably be the last gardening video for a while. We'll be getting chicks soon. In a couple weeks we'll get chicks, so we can make a video about that, see how that's going. You guys can go ahead and comment on my videos too. So if you'd like, so everybody can see. We might put a password on that YouTube stuff so other people that don't intend well, you know who you are. There we go. Now just make sure that little root is under the water, because as soon as that water starts evaporating, that root's gonna start growing fast. Now today, Alexa, what's the date today? Valentine's Day. So, probably we'll come back in maybe a week, or maybe 2 weeks, be better. Come back in 2 weeks and take a look. and see how those romaine are doing. But by then we'll probably have a little tomato growing too. Well, I don't have anything more to plant. Oh, I have one more piece of lettuce, but I'm gonna do that later. I don't have any solution mixed up. All right, everybody. Nice chatting with you. I hope you're doing good in school and everything. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Have a happy Valentine's Day.